All right, hey everybody, Chris Cellino here. Thanks for joining me very quickly as I walk you through the LabVIEW Confluence API getting started that I just got through releasing this last week on VIPM.io. So if you don't have the Confluence API installed already, open up VI Package Manager. And then search for Confluence. There you'll see the Confluence API. You'll notice right now it's 0.9, which means it's a beta. That's why I really need your help. I'd love to get your feedback. So if you would please download this, try the getting started experience I'm about to walk you through, play around with the API, see what you think. Open LabVIEW. All right, create a new VI, Control N. Go to the block diagram, right-click to bring up the palette of functions. The Confluence API is under Add-ons, Petron Way, Atlassian, Confluence, and then there are quite a few functions inside of here. Open up the Confluence connection, and upper right-hand corner you'll see the Getting Started template. Click, drag, and drop to the block diagram. All right, once the template is dropped on your block diagram, you'll type in your organization name. If you look at the URL of your Confluence Cloud instance, this is what appears before Atlassian.net. So in my case, it's Petron Way. Now you'll notice there's a couple of different instances of this polymorphic VI. There's Cloud and Data Center or Server. So this API works for both Cloud and Data Center, and you can choose to cache your email address and API token, or you can log in without any sort of cached credentials. I'm going to walk us through the from login experience. Excuse me. And the first time you try and run, of course, it's not going to work because you've never cached your credentials before. So this credential helper is going to pop up, and you enter the name or the email address associated with your cloud account. Then hit Create Token. This will automatically open up a web browser to your currently logged in account. So this is my christopher.cellino@petronway.com. And to create the token, all you do is you hit Create API Token. You can name this whatever you like. Now, make sure you copy this, and I recommend copying this text into a password manager and saving that. Then you take the text, paste it right here, and then hit verify. If this email address plus that API token works, then you'll get a green light here, and then when you hit OK, it will write that information to disk. All right, so once you've got your credentials cached to file, all you ever have to do is specify the name of your organization, or as many organizations here as you want. You can cache as many organizations' credentials to file as you want. Once you run, you'll notice that there's no error. So now we can successfully connect to the server, and now we can start to do really cool stuff. Okay, here we go. So we're going to insert our code here. The first thing I need to do is get a page. And there's a couple of different ways that you can get a page, by ID, or if you specify both a title of the page and a space, it'll return a page, and plus there's a whole bunch of other ways to get pages. Right now we're going to focus on just getting a page by its ID. In my Confluence space, if you look at the URL of any page, you can always get the ID right here, and that remains constant for any page. So I'm going to take the server connection, hook it up to my function. I'm going to specify the ID, and wire everything up. And here's the page output. Let's run this and make sure everything works. Sure enough, no errors. Let's create an indicator here. And here you can see the page was found. Cool. Well, now what I want to do is write some text. We're going to write hello world to this page. I'm going to do that with a couple of different functions. The first is I'm going to put down a property node. That was control space RN. And then there are tons of properties for a page, like tons and tons, even more than what you see here. And what I want to do is write content to that page. I can read or write content, so I'm going to change this to write. And I'm going to create a constant off of here. Now, just because I've written content to the page doesn't mean that I've published yet. So to write to a page, you get the page, you edit its content, and then you publish. So I'm going to use quick drop and get my publish on this specific page. I'm going to do some error handling, of course. And what's cool is you can even create a constant for the comment on this commit. There's even a Boolean that says, do I want to notify watchers on commit? All right, let's do this and then Control U to clean everything up. Let's run and see if this works. Okay, here's my page. Of course, we have to refresh. And there's my text. If I wanted to read this text out, no big deal. Change this to read. Let's create an indicator. And there's my text. So as you can imagine, this is the tip of the iceberg. I wanted to give everybody a quick introduction for how to log into the server, caching your credentials to file if you want to. Again, you don't have to cache your credentials to file. And then once you're successfully able to connect to the server, you might want to be able to get a page and then start to programmatically edit that page. Tons of other things that we can do, but I wanted to keep this first video short, sweet, and to the point. All right, enjoy. Please try this out. Let me know what you think.